Queen's College students SARENA, RAZACK, and BHEDESH PERSAUD are among some of Guyana's top performers at this year's Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate Examination, CSEC, and the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examinations, CAPE, respectively. At Friday's announcement of these results at the National Center for Education Resources Development, NCERD, in Georgetown, it was highlighted that RAZACK performed outstandingly at this year's CSEC exams with 19 grade 1s, 2 grade 2s, and 1 grade 3. Meanwhile, PERSAUD secured 8 grade 1s and 1 grade 2 in the first year of CAPE.
Definitely surprised because I've been hearing of various schools and various students having very high, very good performances as well. So surprised.
Well, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for the support I received along the way. I think that my parents, my family, they really supported me throughout this time when we had a lot of uncertainty as it relates to COVID. So I'm grateful.
I'm feeling quite great, ecstatic.
Hi everybody, I'm Kelly SANKAR and I'm a product of the Regina Secondary. My achievements entailed me achieving 16 1s and 4 2s. Well, satisfied, excited.
Well, of course, I do feel a sense of gratitude, kind of satisfaction for my grades, because I would have worked really hard during this academic year, especially considering the events of last year. So overall, just like a feelings of joy, satisfaction, and accomplishment, basically.
Considering it was COVID, a lot of it was online and Zoom classes, and communication was email and WhatsApp. So I guess preparation was mostly by myself and my friends. We were online, on calls, learning by ourselves.
I think the major challenge was uncertainty, because at one time we were preparing to go back to school and then we didn't go back to school. We were back and forth as it relates to the date of the examinations. Then we were given topics before, but we didn't know when the examination would be. As for how I dealt with that, well, my family, my parents really helped me remain calm throughout the period and just told me to focus on what I can control, and that is what I did. CAPE is more rigorous. CAPE is more detail-oriented. CAPE calls for more critical thinking skills. So I actually enjoyed CAPE more than I enjoyed CSEC.
To be honest, there were lots of pros and cons. For example, let me start with the pro. You got to sleep more, and sleep is something that is extremely important for students sitting exams. You cannot go into an exam on 2 hours of sleep and expect to perform at your best. But what was a bit challenging was that you didn't see your friends and so on, so you didn't have that kind of community where you could learn from each other. It was just basically you doing everything by yourself, and your teachers and your parents.
My revision started the moment I stepped into fourth form. Well, as you know, COVID hit and we were home for a very long time. The online thing, it wasn't really working out with me, so I depended solely on lessons, private lessons.
Well, you see, I'd say it partially did. It made me have to develop a new sense of discipline, because you're at home. There's no one telling you, okay, no teacher is there to preside over you. You have to have a strong sense of self-discipline to be able to get up every day, study for a certain amount of hours on your own.
Well, having seen all these fields, I think I'm definitely going to go into the field of engineering. But immediately it's CAPE, because I'm not sure which field of engineering I'm going to go into.
Well, currently I'm preparing to write the SAT examinations. I'm not applying to any US universities, but I'm just writing it in case I need it. And I would like to pursue a degree, a Doctor of Dental Surgery degree. So I'm going to go to dental school, and then based on what I find enticing in dental school, I'm going to select a specialty.
Well, I'm an aspiring gynecologist. I'm from the science, but I also did business because, well, you don't know what your future holds.
You see, I have a deep passion for math and sciences, mathematics and sciences. So, of course, I was thinking of pursuing the field of STEM, right? And I feel as though engineering would more encapsulate my love for physics, chemistry, and so on, and maths and so on. So that's like what I was thinking of right now. I'm thinking of pursuing something that is just challenging and intuitive, so it doesn't get easy over time. As
Study really hard, and that doesn't mean to not enjoy yourself. That doesn't mean not to have recreation. But when it's time to study, study. That's it.
I would say set your goals beforehand, know exactly what you want, and then pursue it. As I said to a previous reporter, you can either deal with the pain of success or you can deal with the pain of regret.
To my colleagues sitting the 2022 CSEC exams, I would encourage them to know your content and know your content well. Also to work a lot of past papers, because believe me, the questions repeat themselves all the time.
First of all, let's say if they're writing either CAPE, CSEC, or any exam for that matter, they shouldn't find studying to be a burden, because if you think of studying as a burden, then you're not going to want to study. You're going to let everything pile up, and you're just going to be in a bad spot overall. I think you should at least start preparations earlier, and, well, you should also learn how to study.
A total of 9,808 candidates are registered for the CSEC 2021 examinations as compared to 12,009 who registered for 2020. Subject entries for 2021 were 61,437. An analysis of the 2021 preliminary results revealed that the overall pass rate at the general and technical proficiencies for grades 1 to 3 was 66.36%. Meanwhile, in 2021, 723 candidates from 10 secondary schools and 4 private centers wrote the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination in Guyana. The overall pass rate in 2021 was 90.86%.